Hi guys, I want to show you why the Euro Yen pullback strategy lost for some of you today. In all fairness, when you trade a mechanical strategy, you just take every single trade. Overall, the probability of winning would actually play out in the long run. But I want you to understand why this trade was a negative confidence trade, and we'll show you now. So this is the 1 hour chart of Euro Yen. If I zoom out for you at the moment, what you notice here is around this area here, the 1 hour 50 got respected. 1 hour 50 got respected here, and 1 hour 50 EMA got respected here. So 3 touches recently where the EMA got respected. And secondly, you've entered a zone here as well. This little miniature zone, we'll show in a minute on the 15-minute chart what it's like. Now, obviously what people saw was the breakdown here, and the pullback was after it broke down the 1 hour 50 EMA. Now, to be quite honest, it then formed an inside bar on the 1 hour 50 EMA, which by 4 o'clock in the afternoon UK time had closed just above it. Now, when you look at it, what it done though, it will come down to the 15-minute chart. This is where the analysis comes in a bit more deeper here. So again, same box, same chart, just obviously different time frame. Notice the support at the top, 1 touch, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches there, and then note resistance at the bottom, 1 touch, 2 touch, and the 3rd touch here. So what's happened is although you, I'm going to flip back to your chart quickly here for a moment. So although price has been trending downwards, and I do see why. You got lower high there, and now here, the 3rd lower high. So you could draw a downward sloping trend line and say, yep, that's correct. Here, the move down here and then pull back up there, you're trading against this rejection here off of 126.4. So I'll go back here again, 126.4. You can see it got rejected there quite strongly as well on the 5-minute chart. And obviously RSI did move up. Then obviously I see what you mean by the stock chart. RSI has done what it's done there. For me personally, the 5-minute chart with RSI doesn't really suit me, if that makes sense. I'm not really much of a fan of it. So I personally myself saw what happened here. I liked it, and I like the way the volume picked up at the bottom. It's a bit more technical here, but you can clearly see on the 15-minute chart you've got a nice inside bar here, rejecting the 126.4 area. I got in on this candle here, so I got in here. I then got out at 127.2. Where was we there? And my stop was around about here somewhere. So my stop was below these lows here as well. It's less than that, or something, that kind of figure there. But 1.3 it was % profit. And if you notice, then price has moved up hard to test the top of the zone again. So what's happened here, you've been caught in a zone you have, and just by trading the pullback strategy, which you are kind of correct to do so, I see how it's moved down here. It did break down, but it rejected the zone, and when you're trading into rejections of zones, you don't want to do that. So it's like me saying now, you see a pullback strategy happening now, it'll come back into the zone again, and my advice to you here would be not to trade it. Simple as that, because you're trading the rejection of the top of the zone you are. And what you want price to do, you want price to do this first of all. It then pulls back here, and your entry point is round about here somewhere. And what that does is broke out the zone, come back in again, tested the zone, and you'll most likely see a valid pullback signal there, because obviously this is obviously in the long direction there. It's going up, there it is. So that's what you'll be looking for as an ideal trade, and this is where the higher probabilities start coming in again. It'll then go down, you'll then break back up again to the upside like that, and then you'll find a pullback strategy, and then you'll get something like that. You will zigzags up like that. And that's really what you're kind of looking for when trading the pullback strategy as such. So obviously it works most of the time, but when it's in the trend reversal like this, it won't work. So remember, if you want to know the direction of the daily, most likely where it's going to go, most likely this was going to go up today, purely because it was above the 1 hour 50 EMA. Other trades I'm looking at the moment is, I'm in this trade at the moment. This is Aussie Yen long, and you can see I entered this trade already just to prove a point to you here. There is the Aussie Yen. I've entered it just now, half hour ago or something, whatever it was. A little bit in profit obviously, and then obviously I've got this is the Euro Yen. As you can see, the price I got in at, where is it? Somewhere on the chart here somewhere. it's there somewhere. If you pause it, you'll find it. The close at 127.2. Oh, there you go. There's the entry, 126.62. So that's a profit of 60 odd pips, something like that. It is. So yeah, you can clearly see that the way of trading is what you want to do. And you notice now where my target is within this range here. It is. I want to get out before the top of this range here. And this is how you trade. So on the pullback strategy, you'll probably find now, if you break it down now properly again on the pullback strategy, the 15-minute chart again, just to give you some idea, you'll probably find you'll see it pull back down a little bit, then you get a green arrow, and most like the bands will be there. I mean, I don't actually have the BD on this computer at the moment, so I couldn't tell 100% what it's going to look like, but that's the kind of stuff you want to look for. So if you do the higher time frames, then work out then where you can get on the lower time frames with the strategy, as long as you're trading with a slightly higher time frame in your direction, that's far greater than anything else. So if you're going to trade short, bear in mind you're trading short into the 1 hour 50 EMA, which is 1 touch, 2 touches there, the upward sloping trend line there, and bear in mind here 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch here. The 1 hour 50 is very, very strong in this chart here recently as well, guys. So this is why if you went short now, you'll be trading against the overall energy of this market on Aussie Yen. I hope that teaches you a little something extra, and we'll speak to you soon.